Thanks all for attending a fantastic 005. I think that's the Telford way. Thank you very much. Look, every Misfits event brings something different. Tonight, we in this absolute burning coal pit of an arena. The night started with a big bang in the heavyweights. We had a bit of everything. We saw our first female champion crowned in Astrid Wet in a great fight. We saw Deen the Great coming over from America, showing us his skills. We had the tag team, which I'm going to leave to Mams in a minute to talk about, because that was something that in 23 years of boxing I've never seen before, nor have you. Most of you are not even 23 years old. So, it was a fantastic night, capped with an absolutely fantastic main event in front of an amazing packed every seat sold out arena. And before I think we get to anyone else, Mams, I think we give the word to the main event in your hometown. Tell me, Jay, you left everything in that ring. I think you were probably a bit surprised, like we all were, at the level of opposition.
Definitely, yeah.
And how describe the ring walk, your emotions, and how you felt in that hometown ring.
Man, it was amazing to fight in front of my hometown and all my friends and all my family. Everyone made it out tonight, which I was so grateful for.
We heard them.
Yeah, it was crazy, right? But the pressure, it hit me, man. It really hit me. I felt so flat tonight. It was so weird walking out this time versus the Churdleys fight last time. I think I'm a natural away fighter, I'd rather be booed than cheered on. It's a weird one. But I got the job done. Nick was tough. Nick was tougher than I thought, and I'm really happy that people can see that this wasn't a walk in the park for me, because a lot of talk on Twitter was like, this is going to be a mismatch. And I think you did a great job, by the way, with picking Nick. You saw something in him. You knew it wasn't going to be a repeat of Churdley's, which I think was really good. It's really good to build my name with somebody as durable as Nick as well, because people saw that I could pull something from nowhere kind of tonight. I was tired, I was flat, I was running off adrenaline, and that man was hitting me with some shots, man.
Yeah, counters.
Yeah, counters. Very awkward fighter. He was keeping his distance, and I just wasn't stepping in with my jab. I wasn't getting close enough to him, and I knew if I did that, I could have won it with a KO. I just couldn't get it done.
I mean, I must have been the first minute when you came on like the Telford call. It looked like you were going to put him away early, and I was sitting next to Swarms and Matty Harris, who's a professional heavyweight. And they were both saying, man, this guy's going to go quick. And then we were sitting there and watching, and you left a lot of your tank in that first round, together with, the fact it was a hometown sort of pressure on you almost, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Do you feel that you had him at a time where, let's say it was away, you would have taken him out?
Yeah, there was times where my jabs were landing really clean, and I could tell they were affecting him. Maybe the second round. In the first round, actually, when I was stepping in, I think I landed a nice right hand down the middle on him.
And
Yeah. I can't remember. It's a blur, But I saw him gassing out. In the third round. That's why he was just walking around. He's getting his breath, and that was so annoying to me because I couldn't get close to him. I was hesitant tonight, so... Yeah.
Nice. Well done. Congratulations. The hero of Telford tonight.
Thank you so much. Go on. Thank you, Deen. Thank you, man.
and before we move on to the tag team Mams, we've got to, of course, read about Deen. Fantastic performance again. You are a true showman. Some interesting moves in the ring behind your opponent as well, I saw tonight. Walk us through it. How do you feel when you fight in the UK? We just talked about hometown pressure here. You're the away fighter. You're building experience, obviously coming off that huge win in Austin, and probably
coming off two injuries.
probably
Two dislocated shoulders.
Two
They
dislocated
told me
shoulders.
it kept from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept the second one from him.
Yeah,
But
well, we didn't know about that till you stepped in the ring. So, run us through your performance and how you felt and where you go from here.
so, I mean, I felt good. I was honestly, I still got PTSD from my shoulder. To be honest, there's a lot of times when I was throwing the hook and I'd feel it sting. I was like, fuck it, I'm already in here. I gotta do what I gotta do. But there's a lot of times real hesitant on throwing it. But I mean, shit, I held my own. I'm a little upset I didn't get the stoppage. I wanted that bonus. You see what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Now we on to the next. I want Adam next, bro, honestly, because that's a big, major fight and we can make a lot of money, but he ducking, bro. So it's like, he want to fight all these bums with no names and people and fight all my leftovers. He probably going to hit a Pully. He probably in Pully DMs right now. Yo, Pully, let's set up a fight in Saudi, bro.
Who would win between Cully and Adam?
I got Pully.
Yeah?
Yeah, Pully whooping that ass. So,
Well, great to see you here this evening,
Appreciate
and we'll look forward to see you very soon again on Misfits.
yeah.
Mams, every time you call me up with one of your ideas as your partner, I sit back and I normally pour myself a very strong drink and make sure that I'm sitting down. It was first of all last August with 2 fights in one night where I put the phone down on you and told to grow up.
He did.
You pulled it off, or we pulled it off. Then it was the mystery opponent. Again, we were standing in the ring. We weren't sure what the reaction would be when Pineda walked out and the whole of Wembley Arena went mad, and the next day it went viral. Obviously, that was a big success. But I think unparalleled success was tonight. And over to you. I mean, and then Mam's got a lot of rap for this beforehand. And they got a lot of criticism from not only traditional world of boxing, but also the crossover world of boxing. So I think, massive credit for boxing this through internally. We know the discussions we had, but a fantastic achievement. Tell me, how did you witness that spectacular first ever tag team fight?
Clip that.
It was a great reaction to that.
Yeah.
You okay, bro? Bro, you okay?
Yo, upload that quick. Be the first one to upload
That's how
that.
good tag team boxing is.
The somersault and then...
I mean, I got excited, but not that excited.
You're okay though, yeah? Thank you,
Never,
Calla.
never mix gin and prime, man. I'm telling you.
Prime got me too hype.
I guess. First and foremost, thank you guys, and thanks to all the fans and our team, all of us believing in each other and giving me the leeway to have some creativity on Misfits and innovation. And yeah, it's true. I took a lot of shit on Twitter from people saying this is a joke and this and that. And at the end of the day, I was a bit nervous, more so for this than the other ideas, just because you can't predict how it's going to go. But it was really smooth, and I think people really enjoyed it. And it's the first of many tag team matches to come. So that's going to create its own division now. And I've said this before. It's like some people are good at singles in tennis and not good at doubles and so on. And this is going to be the same thing. It's going to give more people opportunities, which I love. There's so many people that want to be on our cards. And now there's going to be more of the tag team action, which means that more fighters. So I'm really pleased about that. Overall, really, really good card. I'm really happy with it. Some of the fighters have gotten to such a good level that some of it's looking a bit more like traditional boxing in terms of not as much action, and I don't encourage that. That's why we want to have these 4 rounds. I want action-packed fights. So, I give, again, I was a bit harsh on Ginty, the Halal Ham fight, but at the end of the day, I do want to motivate these guys to bring you guys the entertainment, and throw punches and not just dance around. And then even, obviously, big upset. I did predict there'll be a big upset tonight, and I think Ashley Raksu came with the goods. Kenny wasn't letting his hands go. Love Kenny, a big fan of his in this world, and yeah, he wouldn't let his hands go tonight. So that upset did happen, and then obviously Deen with his dislocated shoulders, pulled off an amazing. I think you had the only knockdown, didn't you?
So did.
Yeah, and then obviously the Jay Swingler, the hometown hero, just came through and fought a really tough kid in Nick, and Nick LeMayo is going to be back, and I'm a big supporter of his and have give him so much credit for that. I knew it wouldn't be an easy fight, but I didn't know it would be that tough.
Yeah.
And I give him a lot of credit for that. The fighter of the night, or fighters of the night, bonus goes to Las Pineda Coladas. So they'll be happy about that. Always a pleasure to be able to reward Pineda, and I know he's become a fan favorite, which I'm so happy about, and B. Dave as well. They did a great job. And then for the KO stoppage of the night, I just fucked it, sorry. The KO stoppage of the night goes to the tag team, and then the fighter of the night goes to Jay Swingler. So,
thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
By Prime.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, the Prime bonuses.
Oh, I get money.
You get money, yeah?
Jeez! Yo, I might get my mum some like new shoes or something actually.
Yeah, you get
Nah, but it's a little more than some shoes.
yeah, you get 25 grand.
Bro. Yo!
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a new car. Yeah, I'll get my mum a new car. That sounds sick.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Shout out to Misfits and Prime. Yo, that's mad.
Should we take it to the floor?
So some fantastic matchmaking, fantastic night again. Over to some questions from the floor.
Jay, I spoke to Ed Matthews just now. He said potentially a warm-up fight, but he thinks he'd lay well.
Okay.
Who said that?
Ed Matthews, what do you think?
I saw him earlier, bro. He was fanboying when he saw me. He took a Snapchat selfie with me. He wouldn't beat me.
Is there anyone that you'd like to fight next after a strong performance tonight?
Right now, bro, all I can think about is Chinese, and desserts and chow mein and curry sauce. Oh,
Any places open in Telford?
yeah, my house actually. Gonna come back to mine, yeah.
Yeah, we're all coming to Jay's.
Chinese are yours? What Chinese are yours?
I'm ordering, yeah. There's a nice Chinese by mine, so it's definitely. No, not yet. Based on tonight's performance, no, but I will be at the end of the year, hopefully. I'm excited for that. That'd be big.
What's the next innovation? What are you guys thinking next?
Boxing on the moon is on the list.
I've got some ideas.
Yeah, he's busy.
I'm cooking.
Yeah.
I'm cooking.
Would you think of, I don't know how this would work, but a Royal Rumble or something like that?
It is something that we've talked about, actually. No, joking aside. Yeah, I think that would be a tricky one.
I think
to
let's
get licensed.
wait a little bit. Let's celebrate this
we
tag
must,
team
we
success.
must we can joke and laugh about it and say different inventions, but it's health and safety first. These rules were very difficult to, although it looked simple, there were several things we had to look at with the chief medical officer, but also together with the sanctioning body. And it's something that, it's a new format. We looked at it tonight as well in terms of what we potentially can make better. I think it flowed so well, it's difficult to say what one could change.
No, it's really good. But there is an idea I haven't told you about yet,
Oh,
Cal.
God, don't stop. But not this time, please. Tell me tomorrow. My nerves
Well,
are
I'll
still
just say
going.
it involves multiple fighters
Yeah.
at once.
Triple tag team. So I'm like,
Hell in a cell. No, I'm kidding.
we're,
Tables, ladders, and chairs.
you tell me next week, please.
What have you been the one fight that you don't want to do next?
What do you mean? Who said I didn't want to
It
do
seems
it?
like you're not interested in doing that rematch.
I already knocked him out, bro. I mean, he got to build himself up. We can't just go straight into a rematch. It's got to be built up. You dig what I'm saying? It's got to make people want it more. The more we fight, the longer we wait, the more people gonna want it. The more sales we can make, and the more hype it could be. Like nobody said shit about I ain't want the rematch. Like if it's gonna, and especially if it's gonna pay the bread. If it's gonna pay the bread, I'm with whatever shit. I'll fight Tank if it's gonna pay the money. You dig what I'm saying? So ain't nobody said shit about that.
And you genuinely do dislike each other, though, which makes for a better
And
fight.
I don't like the little groupie hating ass shit, bro. Real shit. So, and he got to prove himself. I just slept him. He said, "Oh, you Street Fighter, got your ass dropped."
Kelly, are you able to shed any light on KSI's tweet earlier? He said on May 13th he's going to do what Jake Paul couldn't do. Do you know what that's about?
We're meeting next week to discuss certain things.
Means he's gonna knock out a pro boxer.
And I just won. How about a congratulations? Not a rematch. Nigga, how about a congrats? God damn.
Yeah, there's obviously the Jake Paul discussions are ongoing. We said that before the fight, that they're still ongoing, and
What's the secret to these events? I was at the Floyd Mayweather one last week, and there was like 4,000 people there. These ones always seem to sell out. The crowds are great, the energy's great. What's the secret?
I think that without being disrespectful to one of the greatest fighters who's ever lived, is that show sort of done, like people want to turn up and actually not know who's going to win. So, if Jay hadn't prepared himself the way he did, and I saw your face going into the corner between the third and the fourth round, and I thought, my God, he's going to go head first onto that chair. It was clear that there was nothing left in that tank. And that sport, whether I'm working in traditional boxing or crossover boxing, there were fights tonight, Ashley Ratsu wasn't meant to win, King Kenny, one of the hyped pound for pound crossover fighters. You want to be going to events where there's entertainment, but also you want to be coming home thinking, whoa, I saw that, I didn't expect that. Floyd's got, I'd pay money to watch Floyd, do pads, of course, but the storyline with Aaron, who's a great kid, but it's not the real.
There was no hype for it.
Yeah.
I think we create hype, we create storylines, we create a Misfits universe.
Yeah, and we've spoken recently to Floyd about doing something within Misfits.
Yeah.
And that might be something that you'll see in the future. But I think that what Misfits does is it's not there's other companies out there doing it, but what we try and do is, you saw the announcement of the World Tour, so it's consistency. It's what you get, and you as the media, you're seeing it, you can report on it easier, you understand what we're doing. Well, I don't understand what we're doing half the time, but Mams sort of has an idea of what we're doing, and then we sort of guide the ship. But no, it's we're going to be out every month more or less this year.
Very positive, and fun. And I think we'll see what happens, but we're talking.
Mans, what's the update as far as the pro division, and would there be some room in terms of potential someone like Tommy Fury coming through, knowing he's a pro boxer? Would he fit into this space if there's a pro division happening?
Absolutely. There's a pro tournament coming, and there's going to be 8 men, and one champion at the end of the night takes $1 million home. First Misfits Pro champion. So that's coming.
Deen, you spoke about wanting to fight Adam. He was here tonight. Did you guys get the chance to play so?
Nah, where he sat at?
He was ringside.
He was ringside? I ain't seen him, bro. I wish I would have seen him. I would have threw my glove at him or something. But nah, I wanted to fight him, but we offered 3 fight offers. Can I say it or?
Huh?
Can I say it or what?
The what? No, but
We offered him 3 fight offers. First one he denied. He said he wanted more. I said, okay, what's the number you want? We gave him the number he wanted, but it was in the UK. He was like, oh, no, I don't want to fight in the UK because of taxes. All right, cool. Then we'll give you a fight for the same price in the US. He said, oh, no, I'll have a fight in April for fighting for the same price for somebody else. So he gonna, like I said, he gonna hit up Pully, hit up my leftovers again, and see if he want to fight Pully, probably in like Saudi or some shit. But he ducking, bro.
yeah, we definitely made Adam some good offers. So I don't know what the excuse is now, but hopefully we'll make it happen soon.
Matt, question for you. Do you feel like it shows growth in Misfits Boxing, the fact that guys like doesn't need to be here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we were texting each other nonstop throughout the night, and him and I are the number one Misfits fans, right? So we love this. He wanted to be here, but he really needed that holiday, man. Like, he didn't stop, did a camp before Temper, and then just was nonstop press and this and that traveling. So he really needed that for his sanity. But yeah, I think that's the intention, and that's what the goal for him is like, we want to build new stars and fighters that can take over these guys. I mean, obviously, Jay's got a massive fan base, but in this space, now he's solidified. Nick LeMayo, suddenly a whole world of people that didn't know him. Again, he's got his own fan base and we respect that. but within the Misfits universe, now people are like, we want to see that kid again. And Deen the Great is, Deen the Great, and he's our young Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And we roll on to 006, of course, in April.
Deen the money.
Mams, would you like to well, first of all, the event's in New Orleans, in case you haven't heard.
We announced JMX versus Le'Veon Bell,
Oh,
which is
shit.
going to be a massive, massive fight. Really a big
that's a good
test.
one.
Yeah. So the winner of that fight, they've both expressed that they want to fight Logan. I don't know how Logan feels about it, but they both are hungry for that fight. So let's see. I mean, that's a pretty that's a pick'em fight for sure.
Yeah,
That's the main event.
Jay, do you ever really take it in? You started YouTube years ago, you built up a brand, built up Charlotte, your YouTube channel. Now you started boxing, you won against Churchill, now you headline, another headline in your hometown. Do you ever really take it in to see how hard you really go?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Especially like a kid from Dudley, where I'm from, like nothing really comes out of that place. Like honestly, I know a lot of people say that, but if you went to that place, you'd realise of it. But it's dog shit. I'm glad I moved away. Yeah, it's crazy the journey. Like we obviously we started TGF, then it was like we moved on to doing clothing. We changed the format of our videos like 4 or 5 times. 10 years we've been doing it. 11 years this year. I tried music. I tried doing this. I tried doing that. Now this is what I'm truly passionate about. I absolutely love boxing because it given me a lot of balance in life as well. I used to live life very 100 miles an hour, and I would crash and burn every single week, man. It was a very dangerous lifestyle I was living because of the nature of the content we were making. But yeah, boxing, this is the love of my life.
Callum, is there any update on the Chris Match versus Misfits match?
I'll take that question somewhere else. It's the Misfits press conference. So let's leave traditional boxing outside. We're talking crossover boxing. I talk crossover boxing, but one-on-one we can chat that. So,
do you think that Jake Paul losing to Tommy Fury takes away some of the value of the KSI?
If he loses twice, it certainly does. So right now, actually, if anything, I think it's made a lot of fans think it's a closer fight because a lot of fans think that Jake Paul is so ahead and so clear of JJ, which is completely delusional. And I think we saw that a little bit on Saturday. But I've gone on record and said this. It's within 3 rounds, it's a KO for KSI against Jake Paul.
on that note, ladies.